Hey guys, it's me, and as of today, I am 26 weeks pregnant, and this week it's been kind of chaotic. It's been so different. The baby wasn't moving much for about 3 days, so I was getting worried he went from being really, really active to not moving much at all day. And I started being really worried about it. And then I got green discharge. I felt like I was getting a fever. I had a couple other pains and cramps and stuff like that. And I had a really, really bad UTI a couple years back. And I didn't have any burning. Like, usually when you have a UTI, you have a burning sensation when you urinate. But with that one, I didn't have that. I just had a really bad fever. I had cramping like I did this time. It felt exactly the same. And they told me, I am sorry, a guy's mowing, my neighbor is mowing his lawn, like, right on my doing the video. Anyways, the doctor told me that if I feel like if I get sick like that again, I need to go to the doctor because my UTI was so bad, I could have ended up hospitalized. So it kind of taught me not to question it. When I feel something's funny, to go to the doctor. And I went to the doctor, thank God. I did not, as far as I know, have a UTI. They had to do the urine thingy, the test, and they never got back to me. But they did say I had some kind of infection, and I get them easy, so it's not even a big deal. They just put me under antibiotics, and that's why I was feeling all those cramps and stuff. But they were worried because the baby wasn't moving as much. And he started moving again a lot Friday, but he wasn't moving much most of the week, and they were worried about that. They wanted to have me monitored. So I went to the doctor, and they, a little bit more acid reflux. I went to the doctor, and the hospital, and they monitored me, and it was like 2 hours. It wasn't even long. I just went in there. They did a test on my urine again. They checked all my stuff, and then they did an ultrasound, and everything came back all right. He's healthy. He's a pound, which I don't know. I feel like that's not accurate anymore. I feel like he had a really huge growth spurt because, like, Friday I went to the hospital. Saturday morning I woke up, my stomach was so hard and round and big, and I was like, what is going on? This is weird. It's like it got really, really hard, and it's still hard. My stomach is still hard and round, and it feels completely different than it did last week. I don't know if it looks different, but it feels different. And I'm like, he has to be bigger than that. But we'll have another ultrasound done. I have another doctor's appointment this Friday, which is like my monthly doctor's appointment or whatever. I have that this Friday, and then on the 21st, I have my ultrasound appointment. So I'm looking forward to both of those. And then we're going to really see if I really am as far along as we think I am. Because, as you know, my due date keeps changing. They keep changing things because he's either really, really big or normal or a little bit small. They're just going to do it. And, I don't know. I'm just basically listening to whatever the doctor tells me is going on, and I repeat it back to you guys. But I don't really know. It's kind of like right now I am 26 weeks from my period and my last ultrasound. But from my first ultrasound this week I would be like 24 weeks. So I have a high risk doctor when I went to the hospital, and he told me I'm in what we would call limbo. It's just I'm between both, and they don't know which one I am. So they're gonna keep doing ultrasounds and keep testing. And he said that if they'll compare this ultrasound on the 21st to all the other ultrasounds, and if the growing pattern is regular like it has been, then they're gonna officially change it and move my due date up. But they haven't officially done that because they're kind of having suspicions that it may be a genetic thing, which I don't get because I'm extremely short. My husband's short. No one in my family is like really, really tall. His family, they have really tall people, but our son, Matthew Jr., and yes, we named him Matthew Jr. I don't know if I told you he has that last week or not, but he doesn't really look that tall. His stomach is huge, though. He looks so big. But I've had a lot of discharge this week, and it was really kind of, it wasn't as thick as it's been. So I started thinking that I was leaking fluid. But a good way to tell if you're leaking fluid or not, and this is the way I looked it up on YouTube, and the doctor told me this, and I was like, it makes you feel a lot better. A good way to tell if you're leaking fluid is if you put a panty liner on or a pad, and you have to change it within 30 minutes. That's how you would know if it's fluid. Or that's when you think you should go to the doctor. But if it stops, because that happened to me. I was leaking a lot. I put a pad on, but I was worried, so I went to the hospital. They checked me, and it wasn't fluid. It was just a lot of discharge. And I stopped leaking probably like 20 minutes after I started leaking. So that happens when you're pregnant. Everything thins out down there. The farther along you get, you discharge more, you leak more fluid, but it's not technically amniotic fluid either. It could be other kind of things. Plus, I have infections, so it's like a whole bunch of different things in one that I have to just watch for. They've also have me tracking the baby's movements, and the doctor said if he moves, like, he'll get really active for one period of time, and then I'll start timing it and then count the kicks. When he gets up to 10 kicks, he's fine. And he only has to do 10 kicks in that period of time once a day. So, like, I'll be laying on the couch, suddenly he starts moving a lot. I'll start counting the kicks. Once he gets to 10, I'm fine for the day. He's fine. Because babies have sleeping patterns even when they're in your stomach, and they change as active as you are. And for the last 2 or 3 days, the last video I did with you guys, I was really, really tired. Well, the last 2 or 3 days, I've been, like, energized. I've been wanting to work out. I've been wanting to clean. And I've been organizing like crazy. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've been wanting to organize like really bad. And the baby bed is coming along great. I can't wait to show you guys the finished product, but they're not even letting me see the finished product. My husband and his brother are making it. They're not even letting me finish it. But as soon as I'll be starting painting sometime this month, and I'm going to record that and do all that, and it's going to be on my other YouTube channel about decorating and all that crap. It's going to be my other YouTube channel. But if you want to see that, check out the other one. But I'm really getting excited to get the baby stuff. I've also got some baby clothes. I've got some stuff like that from people. Like, it's hand-me-downs, but hey, I never say no to free stuff that you need. I mean, really, why? But I'm going to show you guys my belly, and that'll be it. Alright. I don't know if y'all could see a difference or not, but it's so hard. Like, it's like unbelievably hard, and it's like feels bruised down here sometimes. There, you can see better like this. I know I'm wearing brown, and I have a brown wall. That does not work. But yeah, I feel like I just suddenly got really big Saturday. And it's Tuesday, so it's not like... Alright, there you go. So this is 26 weeks pregnant. It's like, wow. And that is it for now. I hope everyone's having a great day. And yeah, peace.